Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Mildred Adepoju and I'm the founder of Milkhead Foundation, Global Beauty Director of Mild Signature. If it's your first time here, kindly like, share and subscribe, please. This is basically a lifestyle channel, lifestyle, beauty, and everything good here. So just make sure you always check us up and share. Thank you very much. All right, so today I just want us to talk about the lockdown. How did you spend your lockdown? What happened during the lockdown? So make sure you comment in my comment section and tell me how you spent your own lockdown. All right, so for me, the lockdown happened where was it? February, March or so, and I had just come into town. I wasn't around, so I think when I got back, they said few weeks after I got back, few weeks. Oh my god! Few weeks after I got back from the US, and even while I was there was still the COVID kidney, but there was no lockdown at the time. And shortly after I got back, there was lockdown. And after vacation, you want to quickly hustle and make money, Abby. So I came back trying to make money, as in trying to get back to business and hustle and everything. And then there was lockdown. I'm like, hey, God, help me. Anyways, the lockdown made me discover a new me. I think a day before the lockdown or 2 days before the lockdown, I went to a bookshop and I bought books. So I spent time reading. I was developing myself. I was working on myself. I just wanted to have a better version of myself. So I told myself that, see, Mildred, you have to come out of this lockdown a different person. And so during the lockdown, I had my first online makeup class ever. And funny enough, I think I had either 3 or 4 online classes during the lockdown. And I'm like, so I did not want to do online kini since it's when there was lockdown, and it was just good. And the books I read really helped me. It really, really helped me and made me a better person. I discovered new habits that I had, and did I say I discovered new habits? I mean, I created new habits, or I formed new habits. Habits like really spending time to read, yes, and it was basically a very nice moment. And of course, I could not work at the time. Later in my states, they started opening gradually. Like they would like one day you would open, one day in a week or something like that. So that's how it was happening in my own state. And I would go to the studio. If I'm making up anybody, I would wear glasses, wear caps sometimes, then wear my face mask. It was a big deal. I was really, really taking precautions to the core. I wasn't even joking. Like before you come into my studio, I'll give you wipes sometimes to clean your hands with wipes, then sanitize. Then I'll wear my mask, my glasses, my hand gloves. I was not even joking. I did not come into the studio to play. I came to make money and to take precautions while at it. Alright, so another thing I did during the lockdown was cooking. The dishes I made hey, orishi rishi, different kinds of sandwiches, different kinds of meals. Like I was just formulating meals. It was a serious something. I gained weight. In fact, my friend was telling me, this your weight is too much. You need to lose it. But now I'm back to my usual leper state. Then my skin was fresh. Hey, the way my skin was fresh, I'm like, God, can't my skin remain that fresh? Can't it just remain that fresh, please? Anyways, lockdown is over. We've been moving everywhere. I've been going out. I've been doing a whole lot of stuff. So like that, Sham. Alright, so another thing I did during the lockdown was what did I do? Milkhead Foundation. So you hear me talk about Milkhead Foundation, and I'm the global director or founder of Milkhead Foundation. and we started last year. I've been working since, like, way back. I think I'm really passionate about helping people, and that's why I started the NGO. So people have been asking me, why did you start an NGO? And I keep telling them it came from a place of passion. I didn't just start it because I saw someone starting an NGO. No. So I think before I was even 12 years old, I would tell my mom I want to give some of my clothes to the orphanage home, and she'll be like, okay. So I've been used to it. Like, I've been so used to it. I just really like to do that, and I've been up and about doing NGO work since God knows when. But I registered it in 2019. I made it official, and I've been working. And during the lockdown, I had this outreach where I reached out to quite a number of people. Now, this is what happened during the lockdown. Milka Foundation does not have money, all the money in the world. But we believe that with the very little that we have, we can help our community, we can help people around. And with your donations and with your help and everything, we can also reach out to more people. I am also aware that government helped people that period, but it's just never enough. Even what I did wasn't even enough. What you're going to do is just going to help. What I'm going to do is just going to help, but the little we do will actually make a difference in our world. And so I told people around, I want to reach out to people, right? And I really want to make sure that the people I'll be reaching out to are people that are in need, serious need. And I didn't just want to go to a community, because some communities are basically farmers and they had food. Of course, I'm sure some of them didn't have money at the time, but I really needed people that didn't have food and stuff like that. So I put it up on social media, Facebook basically, and I told people, like friends, family, I'm like, do you know anybody in need? I started getting messages. I know someone in need. I know. So I was compiling the list and telling them, all right, why do you think this person is in need? And I got so many stories. Let me share a story with you. There's this person that came to us for help, rather than like we invited that we wanted to assist. She lost her husband. She has 4 children, no job, and it was crazy for her during the lockdown. And I was so moved by that story. Another one is security man, pregnant wife, no job at the time. Everything was hard at the time, and it was really devastating to know that I'm eating and someone else is not eating. And I just told myself we should be able to help quite a number of people. Of course, we couldn't help everybody because we do not have the resources to help everybody. But to help people to a large extent was really important to me, and it's still important to me. And that's why we made it a business that time, to help people around. And there are stories of lots of widows. We helped quite a number of widows. Hi, we helped quite a number of widows that time, and we helped people that we helped people that couldn't just get a job at the time. People lost their jobs that time. You cannot even deny it. A lot of them lost their jobs, so we just came in to help. And even before the outreach, right, we had I was giving out things to people one on one, and some will say, okay, I live in a 1 bedroom and my landlord wants to chase me out. I just need a little to top it up, and the NGO will just help. Not We might not help with everything, but just something very little. And we put smiles on the faces of people, and I believe that these are things that we should be doing, and we get reward from God. And the thing is, some people have, but they feel it's just for them alone. No, share. It is very important to share. It's very important to make home smile. Imagine giving people food, people that have not been able to eat well in weeks, and then you give them food and money. Do you know the joy that will come to them? you'll be blessing a whole family, or someone that does not have a dad and the wife is not, the mom is not working. Four children are stranded and do not know what to do. They are waiting on who's going to give them the next meal because they do not have a job and everything. So it's just, the lockdown taught me a whole lot of stuff, and I'm so glad to be here. There's someone that did something amazing, and I'm going to just talk about him right now. His name is Honorable Ahmed Mukhtar Morovia. He is an amazing individual. Honorable Ahmed Mukhtar, you are the best. Thank you so much for your support. As a matter of fact, we reached out to about 22 people that day, and we called them to a particular location. We didn't want to go to their houses, so we just called them. Like I said, we called on people that were really, really in need, and they assembled in a location. We gave them food, we gave them money, we gave them money according to their needs as well. Some people got more than some, because some I already knew their story, so I would just call them aside and give them more or something. So we gave them food, we gave them money, we gave them nose mask, of course, and we observed social distancing while at it. And so I told stories to the children in my community for them to feel good and just have that feeling of being in school or being in a school environment. So the story time was an amazing time for the kids. So our outreach took place on the 11th of June this year, 2020. We called people, and we called people to a location, and we gave them food, we gave them money. I just basically feel that wherever you are, Nigeria, Kenya, London, Lagos, wherever you are, there's just something you can do. And right there, we had Mrs. Charity Opebolo, a retired teacher. I mean, she was a teacher for 24 years before she retired. She spoke to them about their daily living and how to just live happily regardless of the situation around them. And then we had a retired nurse, Mrs. Adepoju, and she spoke about hygiene. And it was just a swell time, though we kept it short and simple. It was very good before giving them the stuff that we gave them, and everybody went home happy, and that was just the essence of it, making people happy. We have more things to do, so I just thought to bring in a little bit about mild signature to you all so you can know a little of what we do. We go to orphanage homes, we do character building and empowerment, we talk to youths, kids, young, old. We just do a whole lot of stuff. However, in the course of this, our channel, eh? Mhm. Yes, we shall be doing more, and I'll be showing you more about things that we do, some of our outreaches, and the projects that we have lined up. In fact, the next project is what I'm looking forward to, because it's going to be really, really cool. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Mild Signature, and Milkhead Foundation. Thank you guys. Kiss, kiss.
My signature and make a report in local foundation.
Is that what I said?
You said my signature and
Milkhead
okay.
Foundation. Mild Signature and Milkhead Foundation. Follow us on Instagram. Thank you so much. Be the best version of yourself. Don't forget to help people while at it. Thank you.